And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for our third and final game of the night tonight. It's a matchup between the number 3-seeded Pattonsburg girls versus number 6-seeded South Harrison Lady Bulldogs. Like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Dollars Auction Service, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, Northwest Cell, Blessed Nest of Bethany, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany, the Pattonsburg and South Harrison School Districts, Printery and New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. And Mike, we've got two teams. Again, both teams in the GRC, one out of the West, one out of the East. Tell us what you think about both these two teams.
Well, I will. And let's start with the higher seeded Pattonsburg Panthers. A lot of what they have starts with Webby Bailey. I mean, very capable three-point shooter. You got Jenna Heath that also contributes a lot, can get herself to the basket and score. Jaden Gannon, Jillian Plymel, and got a freshman that I think everybody should keep their eye on in Caitlin Jones. And I haven't seen her play. I'm looking forward to that as well. But I think the knock maybe on Pattonsburg the last couple of years, they score points, they're capable of scoring points in bunches. Maybe the biggest knock on them is, do they play enough defense to get enough stops? And I don't mean, if you press and get steals, that doesn't necessarily mean great defense, because somewhere on the back end of that press, you're going to get some points. It's a risk-reward defense. If you think the risks are going to give you enough reward to keep it going, you're going to continue with full court pressure. And I don't know that they will do that, but do they play enough defense? They're a predominantly senior team now. They do have some depth, but they depend a lot on those upperclassmen to get some things done. For the South Harrison Bulldogs, this is an up and coming team. We mentioned earlier between games that South Harrison, this is one of the groups that South Harrison's been waiting on. They played a lot of freshmen last year. The Chamberlain girls are sophomores now. They played a lot. Abby Henry played some as a sophomore. Hannah Carter, who, as we said, was an all-conference player. Emily Miller has some size inside. She's the lone senior out there that's left for the Bulldogs. But and they won a convincing game against Winston in their first outing. So we're really looking forward to seeing what they can do. They've got some good junior high kids coming. This is definitely a team you want to watch over the next few years and see what they can do. And now that I've exhausted my experience I took an extemporaneous speaking class when I was in high school. I've exhausted all my abilities, and I'm going to throw it right back to Jared.
Well, can you repeat that for all the people that were in the bathroom?
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding.
I can.
Thank you for giving me a little bit of a reprieve there. So.
And I didn't tell them where you went.
I'm still getting used to getting back into tournament mode. Last year we didn't have too many nights where we had 3 or 4 games a night.
Well, so I was worried about you. I thought you were going to pull a muscle going down there. You didn't stretch or anything. Didn't tape up.
Again, we'd like to remind you tonight's pregame for South Harrison Pattonsburg girls, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the Dollars Auction Service starting lineups when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. factory certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center, plus vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for your Dollars Auction Service starting lineups. Again, contact Rod Dollars of Dollars Auction Service for all of your auction needs. Game number 3 of 3 on the night. It's our third and final game here of the night. Again, we will have the girls' consolation games coming up for you tomorrow night, along with one boys pool play game. Then we'll have 2 boys pool play games on Thursday, followed by the girls championship semis on Friday. We'll let you listen to Derek Brown with the announcement of the Dollars Auction Service starting lineups.
The number 6 seed South Harrison Bulldogs. Starters number 0, Abby Henry. Number 1, Sage Bennett. Number 15, Megan Norris. Number 24, Emily Miller. Number 34, Hannah Carter. Coached by Kel Watson, assisted by Brandy Ribbett and Chris Shonen. Home team on the scoreboard, the number 3 seed Pattonsburg Panthers. Starting lineup, number 11, Weatherby Bailey. Number 13, Kaylee Pankow. Number 14, Jenna Heath. Number 21, Jaden Gannon. Number 44, Jillian Primal. Panthers are coached by Doug Freemeyer, assisted by Isabel Mitchell.
So again, those are your Dollars Auction Service starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Dollars Auction Service. Contact Rod Dollars of Dollars Auction Service for all of your auction needs. As we get set here for the tip-off, Pattonsburg will wear their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in white and green. And South Harrison wears their road purple uniforms with white lettering outlined in black. And the final tip-off of the night going to be won here by South Harrison. I'll get out to Carter and over to the right wing here for Megan Norris. She'll send a left wing here for Abby Henry into the corner now for Bennett. Back up again here to Megan Norris. Knocked and stolen away here by Jenna Heath. Goes up off the glass, knocks it in for 2.
Well, a little bit more defense, at least on that first possession. Very aggressive by Heath.
Bennett will send it over to the right wing now here for Norris. Have it up at the top of the key over to left wing here for Abby Henry. Ball tipped. Brought in by Miller. Back out now again here for Henry. Tipped around and a jump ball. That will go towards Pattonsburg.
Well, one of the Achilles heels of the South Harrison girls team the last couple of years is could they handle the ball well. They really struggled handling the ball, particularly in the half court offense.
And the shot from Jaden Gannon long from 3. Sage Bennett gets it inside here to Emily Miller. Stolen away here by Jenna Heath. And a foul going to be called here on the near sideline. Right in front of the scorer's table. Sage Bennett going to be called there for the foul. It'll be her first, team's first as well. Jenny Heath with it up at the top of the key. Sends it over to Gannon, left wing. Back up to Heath. Gannon, left wing. Shot from 3 off the mark to the right. Jillian Plymel trying to keep it in play. Bennett quickly up here to Hannah Carter. Goes up off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Heath. And then quickly back in transition, it's Webby Bailey.
Very smooth that take to the basket and finish in traffic.
Bennett gets trapped at midcourt. Stolen away here by Pattonsburg. Jillian Plymel too hard. Webby Bailey, though, comes away with the rebound, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Plymel again with the rebound, goes out to Bailey, and this time bounces around on the rim and falls in.
Pattonsburg showing a little half and three-quarter court pressure. Forced a lot of turnovers early.
A quick timeout called here by South Harrison, a Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stay connected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
5:56 left to play here in the first quarter. 6-0 Pattonsburg with the lead. Bringing it across, Emily Miller gets it back again, and then she'll put it up and good. Nice little pass from Henry back out to Miller.
Yeah, it's a good move by Henry, and she could have forced a shot right there, and I don't think anybody would have argued a bit.
No. Foul called here against South Harrison. And this one going to go against Emily Miller, and that'll be her first, team second. Webby Bailey will inbounds. And to Gannon in the corner, now to Jillian Plymel, back to Bailey. Corner shot, three, short off the iron. And a lot of teams got to play last week. Pattonsburg did not play last Tuesday when they were scheduled. They were facing, between them and Gallatin, were facing some COVID issues between the two of them, so they did not play. That game got pushed back to later in December. Webby Bailey on the inbounds brings it in, and she'll drive to the basket, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Still see a lot of inexperience in the guard court for the Bulldogs. And I think that may be one of the things that does them in here tonight.
Hannah Carter there called for her first foul. Webby Bailey knocks in the first of 2 free throws. Second one rims out. Abby Malloy brings it across, trying to bring it inside to Miller. And a foul going to be called. I believe it's going to go against Kaylee Pankow. And it will.
Yeah,
Pankow picks up her first.
Had she gone after that ball with the outside hand instead of the hand closest to the receiver, I think she could have forced another turnover.
Malloy with a shot from 3, short off the iron. Webby Bailey comes in for the rebound. Heath trying to get the ball over to Plymel, and Jenna Heath going to be called here for the foul. And that one going to be tipped by Bailey, going to be out of bounds, though, on the far sideline, and it'll stay with South Harrison. 7-2, Pattonsburg leads, 5:02 left to play here in the first quarter. Sage Bennett will walk it across the center court logo. Malloy back over now here for Abby Henry. Over to the right wing for Bennett. Shot from 3 off back iron. And rebound is going to be made here by Miller. And the shot that time from Henry, no good. Malloy goes up. She will be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, 2 things you see early on is South Harrison's not going to be afraid to shoot the three-pointer, and the Bulldogs are going to be active on the glass.
Pankow called for the foul. That's her second, team's third. Abby Malloy's first free throw attempt is good. Checking in now will be Caitlin Jones, as Kaylee Pankow will come out with her 2 fouls. Malloy's second free throw attempt is good. Webby Bailey quickly gets it across here for Jillian Plymel. Now back up to Webby Bailey, top of the key. Back to Plymel, shot from 3. Long, rebound is going to be made here by Hannah Carter. And blocking foul going to be called here against Webby Bailey.
Well, a lot of teams press after a made basket. Pattonsburg's trying to press after make or miss.
Malloy sends it over to left wing here for Henry, trying to bring it inside. Back out now, Bennett from the top of the key from 3. Rolls out, rebound made by Bailey. Gets it up now for Jenna Heath. To Jones, to Plymel, and she'll knock it in off the glass for 2. Nice passing there, put on by Pattonsburg. Quickly trying to send it back up, and too hard off the glass there by Emily Miller.
Good teamwork by Pattonsburg last time down.
Jones trying to get it back up to Heath. About loses it, but able to catch it before it crosses midcourt. Back to Jones. Her shot from just inside the three-point arc, no good. Rebound made here by Hannah Carter. Bennett trying to bring it across. And finally Malloy will. Sending it over now for Henry, just able to keep it in play. And she'll bring it back up to Bennett up at the top of the key.
I thought maybe the Bulldogs found something against that press, and that's just bring it.
Emily Miller misses. Rebound made by Carter, and then she will be fouled.
While Pattonsburg's trying to set up some pressure off of that made basket, maybe run it right back at them and see what you get.
Plymel there called on the foul. That's her first. Bennett inbounds. Gets it in there to Hannah Carter. She'll go up off the glass for 2. Jenna Heath trying to send it over to the wing for Plymel. Stolen away here by Carter, and another foul going to be called here against Pattonsburg. 3:01 left to play here in the first quarter.
2 quick ones on Heath here.
And I believe she will come and take a seat here as Lexi Anderson, the freshman, will check in. So 2 freshmen out on the floor here now for Pattonsburg at the top of their 2-3 zone. In Jones and Anderson. Abby Henry back out now for Sage Bennett. And now Jaden Gannon will get a reaching foul. That is going to be her first. Already now, South Harrison in the bonus. There's still 2:51 left to play here in the first quarter. And it's a 9-6 Pattonsburg lead. So at the line for the 1-1 here, Sage Bennett. First free throw attempt is good. Second free throw attempt here from Bennett is good. She sinks them both, and it's a 1-point ball game. 9-8, Pattonsburg with the lead. And Caitlin Jones going to be called here for the carry.
And South Harrison already in the bonus for the rest of the half.
Yes. Bennett brings it across over to the right wing with it now here for Megan Norris. Back into the corner for Bennett. Gets it off now for Emily Miller. Her shot rolls in. And South Harrison now takes a 10-9 lead. 2:30 left to play here in the first quarter. And this one's going to be picked off here by Hannah Carter. Gets it off now for Bennett. And she'll knock one in. 12-9. It's a 3-point lead here for South Harrison.
Coach Schoening exhorting his players to get up and pressure.
Cross-court pass to Plymel from 3. Long. And rebound's going to be made here by Anderson. And a foul going to be called this time against Bennett. The foul against Bennett is going to be her second, team's fourth, and a timeout going to be called now here by Pattonsburg. And we're going to be back into this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
The holiday season is back, and the great off-road is wide open. The keys to family adventure are ready and waiting at your Polaris dealer. Get rolling with the off-road's best during the Polaris Holiday Sales event at Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri, or at robcycle.com. Offer valid in U.S. through 12/31/21. Subject to qualification and financing. See participating dealer for details. Always wear a helmet. Never drink and ride.
12-9. South Harrison now the lead here over Pattonsburg. 2:04 left to play here in the first. Pattonsburg got out to an early lead and some foul trouble. They've had to sit a couple of players, and now South Harrison has come roaring back and take a 3-point lead here, 12-9. Pattonsburg with the basketball, though, following the Petty John Auto Center timeout.
Now you see South Harrison going to switch it up a little bit and go to some man-to-man defense.
They get it now to Anderson, but her foot is going to be on the line. Pattonsburg will stay in their full court pressure. Malloy with the basketball, gets it now. Trying to get it inside. Miller off the block, knocks it in off the glass.
Well, and after the troubles that South Harrison had early handling the pressure, they've settled down nicely.
And now we're getting Pattonsburg to turn the ball over on the pressure.
They're on about a 10-0 run right now, I believe.
Malloy sends it in the corner now here for Norris. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Caitlin Jones. 1:17 left to play here in the first quarter, 14-9. South Harrison with the lead here over Pattonsburg. Inbounds to Carter, trying to give it back to Norris. Not expecting the pass, and Jones will come away with it for Pattonsburg.
Right idea. I just don't think Norris was ready for it.
Anderson is going to be fouled here on the drive. As this one is going to go against Emily Miller. That will be her second, team's fifth. And Emily Miller will check out. Checking in for her is going to be Marie Cookson.
More size for the Bulldogs.
Lymel wide open from three. Again, can't get it to fall, though. Malloy comes away with the quick rebound and quickly back in transition. Henry. And then Cookson can't get it to fall. Plymel with the rebound. Again to Plymel on the right wing. Sends it across for Anderson. Jones just in front of the three-point line. Gets it in for two. 14-11, and now a three-point South Harrison lead. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Malloy. And a travel going to be called here against South Harrison. So it'll be Pattonsburg basketball here at midcourt. Inbouncing. Lexi Anderson. She'll get up to Jones up at the top of the key. Webby Bailey open three. And she doesn't miss that too often as it hits off the iron. Now gives back to Bailey. Now for Plymel on the opposite block. Goes up, knocks it in for two.
Good patience there by Plymel to get that shot down in the. Well, and after I just said that they've done a pretty good job of handling the pressure, they cough it up twice.
And now it's a 1-point ball game. Pattonsburg with the basketball, 9.4. They can go for the final shot here of the quarter.
1-2-2 zone by the Bulldogs.
Plymel right wing. She's taking a couple there. Can't get this one to fall either. Rebound made there by Hannah Carter. So after 1 quarter of play, it's a 1-point lead in favor of South Harrison. They lead 14-13. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB between Albany and Bethany is your home for festive Christmas decor. Blessed Nest has everything Christmas, from t-shirts, signs, wreaths, and more. The Blessed Nest can also help you out with fresh floral, candy bouquets, willow tree angels, or custom decor creations. So if you're looking for something new this Christmas, check out Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB, or give them a call at 660-425-6400, or find them on Facebook. Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany offers affordable coverage for all of your insurance needs.
They work closely with clients to find the best mix of coverage options from their long line of established associations with some of the best carriers available. From homeowner, auto, farm, and life insurance to analyzing your healthcare needs and options, Jane Fordyce Insurance has been helping you find affordable insurance and plan your finances since 1985. Give Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany a call today, 660-425-7700. 14-13, South Harrison with the lead here over Pattonsburg after one quarter of play. It will be South Harrison basketball to start out this second quarter.
And if the Bulldogs can get back to where they just take their time against the pressure, got a good chance to go on a little bit of a run here. But
again, Heath on the bench here for Pattonsburg to start out the second quarter with a little bit of foul trouble.
Of course, what did we
same thing for Emily Miller for South Harrison.
What did we talk about last night? 1-3-1 zone now for Pattonsburg, but that press kind of gives you turnovers and spurts.
Yes.
There's one right there.
Almost stolen away there by Lexi Anderson. Had it, just not able to hold on to it. Inbounding is going to be Kaylee Cannon. And a timeout going to be called here by South Harrison before they get the 5-second call. And remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Welcome back out again here to Albany. 7:48 still left to play here in the second quarter. 14-13. South Harrison with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Now inbounding away Abby Henry. Loy brings it across midcourt. Now Pattonsburg going back to a little bit of man-to-man pressure again. Gannon comes away with the basketball, trying to get it to Plymel, but a foul going to be called here against Abby Henry on the floor.
Probably good foul by Henry. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but it certainly prevented a 2-on-1 break.
That will be her first, team sixth. Next one will put both teams into the double bonus by South Harrison. And now getting it into Jones. She'll get it back door for Anderson. Can't get it to go. Webby Bailey fading away. Can't get it to go. Back in transition. Malloy goes up. Can't get it to fall. Plymel comes away with a rebound. Jones loses it. Pulls it back out. Puts up a three. Long. Rebound made here by South Harrison. Lloyd gets it across here now for Abby Henry. Loses it. Picked up now here by Lexi Anderson. Anderson dribbling it through, trying to send it out to Plymel. Ball knocked away. Picked up there by Kylie Cannon. Now Abby Malloy will slow things down as she walks it across the center court logo here at Albany.
Pattonsburg's turned up the defense here a little bit. Much better there in terms of contesting passes, contesting shots.
Emma Chamberlain will check in here for Marie Cookson as South Harrison will go a little small here. They will still keep Hannah Carter out on the floor. Still the tallest person out. And she will get the inbounds. Gets it here for Abby Malloy. Now down to Abby Henry, and a foul going to be called. A reach in.
Henry turned away just as Hannah Carter made a nice flash to the basket and would have had a wide open layup.
Yes. Jones going to be called for her first, team's eighth. At the line for the 1-and-1 here, Abby Henry. And first one good. Second free throw from Henry off the front iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Pattonsburg. Gannon gets it across here now for Bailey. Back to Jones, now for Gannon. Up top for Bailey, deep three, drains it.
I was going to say, she doesn't have to be right at the
No, she
three-point
doesn't.
line. We've seen some really deep threes from her.
Henry trying to bring it up to Malloy up at the top of the key.
Malloy's a good-looking young player, and we've seen some nice things out of her.
Trying to get it to Chamberlain. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Jones. And Malloy will now inbounds here for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it here and now to Hannah Carter. Up now again for Malloy. Yeah, Malloy just a freshman, one of many here on this South Harrison team. As a foul going to be called here against Pattonsburg, this time against Lexi Anderson. That'll be her first, team's 9th. Next one against Pattonsburg will put South Harrison in the double bonus. Next foul by South Harrison. Pattonsburg just goes into the single bonus. We still have 5:35 left to play in the second.
Yeah, and they're trying to be aggressive, but once you get the dribbler stopped, you just want active hands trying to get a hand on the pass.
Yes.
Tip it, deflect it. You don't have to reach in and knock it out of their hands necessarily.
Malloy makes the first, ties the game up at 16. Second free throw attempt. Off front iron, rebound made by Webby Bailey. Bailey brings it across, dribbles through some defenders, gets it off to Plymel on the block, loses it, trying to go up. Got tied up a little bit, but no call as it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay here with Pattonsburg. That one again, Mike, don't call it too quick, and that's probably a good decision on that one.
Yes.
Plymel with a shot from 3. Misses again, now 0 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. Now back in transition, and rejected there is Kylie Cannon. And this one goes out of bounds off of South Harrison. Stays a 16-16 ball game, 5:15 left to play in the second quarter. Kylie Pankow, Jenna Heath both check back in. Plymel and Gannon will check out. Again, both Pankow and Heath at most of the first quarter and so far all the second quarter due to foul trouble. Both with 2. Bailey back up to Heath. She'll get it now to Anderson.
Ooh.
To Bailey, open 3. Drains it.
Look, be aware of where, I always thought if you really want to control a good player, the zone defense is a great way to do it, but you've got to be just conscious of where they are all the time so somebody's with them.
Malloy down again to Cannon. Again, she has the shot blocked. Does get the second one off. Can't get that one to go either, and then a jump ball that'll go here to Pattonsburg. And Plymel will now check in here for Bailey with 4:44 left to play here in the second. She'll take a quick breather with her team up by 3, 19-16. But as she sits on the bench, so do 11 of the 19 points so far for Pattonsburg. And another quick jump ball. This one going to go to South Harrison. Inbounds, Henry gets it up now to Chamberlain. Back over to Malloy. Back out to Chamberlain over the left wing here for Abby Henry. Malloy with it up at the top of the key. Again over to Henry. Trying to bring it inside here for Hannah Carter. Goes up, puts up the shot, knocks it in for 2.
That's a nice strong take by Carter. You wouldn't have seen her do that last year and finish it.
Trying to get the quick pass out to Plymel, knocked away, picked up by Jones. Trying to get to Pankow, and the pass just a little too high as it sails out of bounds. And now Webby Bailey will check back in here for the Lady Panthers.
This is a game where one team seems like they get bit by the turnover bug, and then
the other
it
team
switches. The other one does it for a while.
Halfway through the second quarter, 19-18, Pattonsburg with a 1-point lead. Carter gets it out to Emma Chamberlain. Into the corner for Henry. From 2, no good. Rebound made by Carter, can't get it to fall. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. Bennett will check back in now here for Emma Chamberlain. Bennett will inbounds here for the Lady Bulldogs. Lloyd to Bennett, open 3 from the corner. Short, but the rebound made there by Carter. Can't get it to go. Miller on the third chance opportunity, can't get it to fall. And now quickly back in transition, Webby Bailey.
That's really good play by Bailey. Not only to take the ball away that looked like could have been a steal, but to finish in traffic. That's tough.
Abby Henry with the basketball. Got a little screen there from her teammate Emily Miller, but not able to finish. 21-18, and back in transition, laying it in off the glass. That time, Lexi Anderson. 23-18 now. Pattonsburg leads, 3 minutes left to play here in the half.
Good finish by Anderson, but again, you had Bailey with the rebound and the long assist.
And then Miller comes back in transition and puts it in. 23-20, Webby Bailey sends it to the corner. Plymel, again another shot from 3. This one off the iron. Rebound made by Anderson. Heath trying to get it to Pankow down low. Spins around, puts up the shot, and she'll hit nothing but the bottom of the net as she sinks her first shot of the night. The 5-point Pattonsburg lead, driving in. That time Hannah Carter, she'll be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And this one going to go against Pankow. That's her third. Sorry.
No, I stepped on you. Now it's almost like Pattonsburg has gotten enough steals and turnovers, and they can't get back against South Harrison. South Harrison's ended up with a couple 3 2-on-1 breaks down low. Haven't always been able to convert, and now Bailey's going to get a well-deserved rest.
Checking back in Jones along with Gannett. Carter can't knock in the second free throw. Rebound made here by Jenna Heath. And Heath goes coast to coast, but lays this one just short off the iron. Bennett brings it across, 25-21, 2:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Abby Henry finds Carter. She'll lay it in off the glass, up and in for 2. Carter now with 7 points here in the ball game. Her team trails 25-23. Jenna Heath with the deep 3. This one off front iron. Rebound made by Jones. Gets it to Plymel down low. She's able to knock it in for 2.
Nice little assist by Jones.
And Plymel hasn't been able to get it done from behind the arc, but does have 6 points, all coming on little plays like that where she gets open down on the block and comes away with a nice shot. Malloy up to Bennett, now over to left wing
Carter's
for Henry.
Wide open.
And they finally get it to her down low. She gets the bucket and the foul. Foul going to go here against Jillian Plymel. That'll be her second.
Got almost too many ball watchers and not finding out who's back behind them.
Plymel will check out, checking in, Webby Bailey.
Because Carter was open through most of that possession.
And sinking at that time to finish out the 3-point play there, Hannah Carter makes it again a 1-point ball game, 27-26. Pattonsburg now with the lead. Carter will check out. As checking in now is going to be Megan Norris. Jenna Heath with it up at the top of the key. Brings over to left wing. Sends it back out now for Jones. The Pankow trying to find Heath driving, and a foul going to be called here on the floor against South Harrison. Heath will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Now that time on South Harrison.
South Harrison back to man-to-man, have played a little 1-2-2 zone, but that also freed up Webby Bailey for a couple wide-open three-pointers, and now it's going to be a third foul on Jenna Heath.
Missed the shot and then reached in on the rebound. She picks up her third with 1:05 left to play here in the second. And she will check out here, as checking in will be Lexi Anderson after the first free throw attempt here by Abby Henry. She has 2 shots as South Harrison on the double bonus. First shot here from Abby Henry, no good. Emma Chamberlain along with Hallie Chamberlain both check in.
Along with Sage Bennett, South Harrison's gone pretty small.
As Abby Henry's second free throw attempt, no good. Stays a 1-point Pattonsburg lead. Jones finds Anderson on the block to Pankow. Her shot off front iron. Rebound made here by Miller. Miller finds Henry, but maybe a little too late on the baseline. Back up to Hallie Chamberlain, back up to Bennett, back up to Hallie Chamberlain. Into the baseline now here for Abby Henry.
They'll wait. They've got Miller down there.
Emma Chamberlain now in to Hallie Chamberlain. Back up top again for Bennett. Trying to bring it down to the baseline. Stolen there by Jaden Gannon. Pass just a little too late there for Abby Henry.
Should be Pattonsburg's ball coming out to start the second half.
Webby Bailey spins, puts up a shot off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Then stolen away. Kaylee Pankow goes up. She puts it in off the glass for 2. It's a 3-point lead here for Pattonsburg, 29-26. Stolen away here by Lexi Anderson. Gets it to Webby Bailey. Now for Jaden Gannon. She loses it with 3 seconds left to play here in the half. And South Harrison will get the basketball, trailing by 3. Biggest thing here if you're Pattonsburg, you're already in foul trouble. Don't commit a foul here with the final 3 seconds. Emma Chamberlain trying to get it to Abby Henry. Shot not going to be able to get off. It's a 3-point Pattonsburg lead, 29-26 at the half. Remember, your halftime brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in every aisle at your Albany Hy-Vee. Back with the stats from the first half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Are you getting ready to move and need to sell your things or even your house? Don't fear, Dollars Auction Service can help with estate or consignment auctions. Give Rod Dollars a call at Dollars Auction Service to set up an auction today at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Check out Dollars Auction Service current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com. As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
The holiday season is back, and the Great Off-Road is wide open. The keys to family adventure are ready and waiting at your Polaris dealer. Get rolling with the off-road's best during the Polaris Holiday Sales Event at Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri, or at robcycle.com. Offer valid in U.S. through 12/31/21. Subject to qualification and financing. See participating dealer for details. Always wear a helmet. Never drink and ride.
And welcome back out again here to Albany at the half. It's a 29-26 Pattonsburg lead. Remember your halftime today here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. I'd like to thank our sponsors for helping you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and Albany Hy-Vee. Dollars Auction Service, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. Northwest Cell, Bless Nest of Bethany. Rob Cycle of Pattonsburg. Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany. The Pattonsburg and South Harrison School Districts. The Printery New Shopper located in Albany. And Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half for South Harrison. They're led in scoring so far by by Hannah Carter. She has 10 points. Emily Miller with 8 points, 4 points for Sage Bennett, 3 points for Abby Malloy, 1 point for Abby Henry. For Pattonsburg, they're led in scoring by Webby Bailey. She has 13 points, 6 points for Jillian Plymel, 4 points for Kaylee Pankow, 2 points for Caitlin Jones, Jenna Heath, and Lexi Anderson. South Harrison shooting 9 for 27 from the field, 0 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 13 from the free throw line. Pattonsburg 13 for 33 from the field, 2 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And Mike, it's a game that we've kind of talked about it. The turnovers come in spurts, but it kind of comes one team versus the other team.
Yeah, it looks like one team was going to South Harrison had some big-time trouble early in the game and coughed the ball up a bunch that led to direct runouts and some easy baskets for the Panthers. And then South Harrison figured out the pressure, and Pattonsburg was so used to stealing the ball, then they didn't get back, and it allowed South Harrison to have some easy baskets. They retook the lead. Started to cough it up again. Pattonsburg hits a couple of threes when South Harrison went to his own defense. Then Pattonsburg had some problems hanging on to the ball. And I thought the other thing that Pattonsburg maybe had struggles with late, we talked about them being a little better defensively than what we remembered. But now they're trying to get out and get in lanes and get steals and try to do all the things to get out and run. But sometimes you just have to play good, solid, fundamental defense, and they've completely lost South Harrison's inside players and South Harrison definitely has a size advantage, and South Harrison's had a bunch of easy shots up to this point. I forget what you say Hannah Carter
She has 10. She's 4 for 7 from the field. Emily Miller, 4 from 7 from the field as well. She has 8 points. Hannah Carter also 2 for 3, though, from the free throw line.
I think Hannah got, and if I remember correctly, I think Hannah got most of those in the second quarter.
Yes, she did.
And Miller did some damage early. Hannah Carter in the second quarter. Now, if you're Pattonsburg, you've got to be aware of where those people are, if for no other reason, to keep them off the glass.
Yes.
Because South Harrison does have a lot of offensive rebounds in this game.
And then again, let's take a look here at some of the other games throughout the tournament so far. On the girls' side, last night, the first game of the tournament, the Stanberry girls number 2 seed beat the number 7 seed Worth County 64-18. They will take on the winner of tonight's game and play on Friday. That is a 7 o'clock game. Loser of this game will play the late game tomorrow night, 7:45 again against Worth County. On the other side of the bracket, we already have the matchups done. It was the Princeton girls who won over King City in a tight one last night in the last girls game, 40-37. They will take on Platte Valley team that, let's just say, really kind of massacred the Albany Lady Warriors in the first game tonight, 84-14. Platte Valley will play Princeton the early game on Friday at 5:30. Albany will play the early game tomorrow at 4:45 against King City. Again, so we'll take a look at that Albany-King City game tomorrow night. Again, that's a GRC West matchup. It's really going to depend who's going to be available for the Warriors tomorrow night.
Well, they only had 5. They've got 9 on the roster, and 2 of their stars were up here running, or not starters, but 2 of the girls that were on the team were up running the camera. Somebody said, well, they're fighting injuries too. Okay. And then Delaney Shields gets hurt before the game ever starts.
Possible fracture in the ankle is what they're saying on that. So, and then you have Abby Tronson, who has was walking with a significant limp, has an injury on her, I believe it's her right leg or left leg. I can't remember which one.
I don't remember.
And they're saying she's up for a couple weeks.
She may be out for at least 2 weeks. And so you're down to 5 girls, and 2 of those girls are just coming back off of quarantine for COVID. So they haven't been playing. So it's going to be a rough go for them. I mean, let's face it, it just is. And it will be all year.
Yeah.
And you hope if you can get Shields back and Tronson back, obviously that will help tremendously. But they just have a tough way to go. And
again, it
got
was
a girl pressed into service that, like we said, it's Keely Siddons.
Yes.
I mean, I thought she did some nice things tonight, but she's a freshman.
Yeah.
That doesn't have any varsity experience going up against the number 1 ranked team in the state.
And that's one of those other things
you
tonight. You can't really put too much into it. You only have 5 players. You're taking on the number 1 ranked team in Class 1 in the state. It's really hard to see exactly what the Warriors have.
Right.
I said even last week, Tuesday, they were playing without 2 potential starters, 2 players that you thought would be starters at the beginning of the season. And then, like again tonight, you lose a starter during warm-ups.
Right. I mean,
yeah. And then on the boys' side, we have 3 games done. In Pool A, we have just 1 game done. Stanberry won over Albany last night, 48-21. We still have yet to see Princeton. We'll see them tomorrow night as they'll take on Stanberry in the middle game. And then Albany-Princeton will take on each other on Thursday night in that first game at 5:30. On Pool B, we saw Platte Valley knock off Pattonsburg last night 68-48. And then a really good game here the last game. Pattonsburg won 60-56 over South Harrison. And then the final game in Pool B will be on Thursday night at 7 o'clock between Platte Valley and South Harrison.
well, that's with the Albany boys. They hope to get a win against Princeton. Now, they played a really good Stanberry team.
Yes.
And probably
I believe they might have even been ranked a little bit.
And I think they are, but one of the favorites, I think they're ranked 7th.
Yes.
And one of the favorites to win the GRC West may come down to where that game against Worth County is played.
And who's playing for Worth County with Alex Reinhardt's ACL injury.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he got an ACL injury last week in the game against North Shelby. So he's kind of a little questionable even for the game this week, for the championship game Thursday night against Drexel over at Faroe Field, which we wish them luck.
What it tells me, and then I was going to say it may depend on also how early those two have to play. But I'll tell you, there's another team in the GRC West. St. Joe Christian has 3 really good players coming back, and I think teams are going to make a huge mistake if they try to sleep on them.
And starting out the third quarter, it'll be Pattonsburg basketball. Remember your halftime tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Jenna Heath, back door. Jillian Plymel off the glass for 2. She got 8 points, all coming pretty much from that exact spot.
Nice find by Jenna Heath, too.
Abby Henry down low for Miller inside. Now for Carter. Goes hard to the basket. Goes off the glass for 2.
Really improved. We've really seen a lot of improvement in her over what we saw last season early in the year.
Webby Bailey sends it across now for Heath. Back again to Bailey from 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made that time by Carter. Quickly out now to Abby Henry. Goes up off the glass. Gets it in for 2. Back down to a 1-point ball game. 31-30. Pattonsburg leads a minute here into the third quarter. Trying to get it to Pankow, and a foul going to be called here against Hannah Carter. That'll be her second, team's first.
Looked pretty clean. Les might have caught some of the arm or caught her on the hand maybe as she came over the top of that steal.
So they're going to get a foul there on Hannah Carter. Now checking in here will be Kelsey Crabtree. She'll check in here for Jenna Heath. Pankow gets it to Bailey. Just inside the 3-point arc. Can't get it to fall. And then a foul going to be called here against Kaylee Pankow on the rebound. And that foul against Pankow is going to be her fourth. So she'll check out again and we'll check back in. Sage Bennett brings it across midcourt.
Oh, look up.
Miller finds Carter, goes up. She'll knock it in, and it's now a 1 point South Harrison lead, 32-31. Jones brings it across here for Pattonsburg. Drives through the lane, a little too hard. Rebound made again here by Carter, and now a foul going to be called against Jones as she got tied up there. That'll be the second on Jones, team's second here as well. And a timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg, a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB between Albany and Bethany is your home for festive Christmas decor. Blessed Nest has everything Christmas from t-shirts, signs, wreaths, and more. The Blessed Nest can also help you out with fresh floral, candy bouquets, willow tree angels, or custom decor creations. So if you're looking for something new this Christmas, check out Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB, or give them a call at 660-425-6400, or find them on Facebook.
(32-31). South Harrison with the lead, 6:38 left to play here in the third quarter. Pattonsburg's Kaylee Pankow, one of their starters, on the bench with 4 fouls. Here in just a minute 22 here into the second half.
And Jenna Heath on the bench temporarily. I think she's got 3.
Yes.
So Pattonsburg's gone pretty small right now.
I'll get it now here to Miller. Maybe just missed Norris as that one thrown behind Bennett as it goes out of bounds as she falls hard to the floor. So it'll be Pattonsburg basketball here with 6:33 left to play here in the third quarter.
I think South Harrison is beset by a squeaky water bottle.
They're going to say South Harrison basketball here. Say tipped off of Pattonsburg.
Maybe.
And now Norris comes in, puts up a shot too hard. Rebound made by Plymel. Bailey sends it across here for Plymel. Another 3. This time again short off front iron. She doesn't give up. I'll give her that as Webby Bailey goes in. This one's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hand of Carter.
And if anything we've seen as a pattern with those 3s by Plymel, all of them have just been left a little short.
Now 0 for 7 from behind the three-point arc for Plymel.
Which tells me use the legs a little bit more.
Gannon sends it over now for Jones. Her shot from 3 is good as she'll drain it from behind the arc. Gives Pattonsburg a 2-point lead again here, 34-32. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Plymel gets the steal, gets it to Bailey. Goes up off the glass for 2.
Okay, now look at Pattonsburg's press here. They've got 3 people at the free throw line. At some point, you're going to have to get back.
And now quickly again, Emily Miller goes off the glass. They've got 1 person at half court and 2 South Harrison players. They can easily send it back and just get 1 thrown in.
Well, yeah, and when you're those people up on the zone press, once that ball goes over your head, you've got to sprint back.
Crabtree's 3, no good. Rebound made here by South Harrison. Quickly gets it out now for Emily Miller. Gets a little too far in underneath the basket. Rebound made here by Malloy. She'll get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul here on Pattonsburg goes against Jaden Gannon. That is going to be her second, team's 3rd. Abby Malloy's first free throw attempt. Short off front iron.
Well, we've talked about this before. The Panthers have turned over South Harrison several times.
Yes.
And so you kind of get to the point where you think it's going to happen every single time. And it doesn't. You don't force a turnover every time down the court as much as you want to do that.
Now Heath will check back in here for Crabtree. As the second free throw from Malloy off front iron as well. Webby Bailey dribbles her way through traffic and then stripped there by Carter right at the end. Bennett gets it up now to Malloy, little runner off the mark to the right. Carter with the rebound goes up, can't get it to fall, and then a foul going to be called here against South Harrison.
Tell you, there's a lot of things to like about Hannah Carter. One of them is she hustles back offensively and defensively both.
Kylie Cannon there called for her first personal, team second. 3 minutes gone here in this third quarter, 36-34. Pattonsburg with the 2-point lead. And this one going to go out of bounds off the hands of Bennett. Gannon trying to get the ball back out to Jones on the wing. And you're watching Albany Invitational Tournament coverage tonight here on Albany TV as Webby Bailey lays it up from the baseline for two. And now a turnover here as a jump ball will be forced.
There's a little reaction from Gannon and Heath, too. Maybe that's some older players in, got back, and South Harrison went to the well once too often trying to get it up the floor. We're fortunate to come away with the jump ball where they retained possession.
Bennett with the basketball up at the top of the key here for South Harrison. Gets it over to the right wing here for Malloy. Over the left wing now for Bennett. Trying to bring it inside here for Carter. Goes up hard. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made here by Heath. Heath trying to send it out to Jones. Tipped away, but Jones able to retain possession. Left wing for Bailey. Back over to Heath, right wing. Try to send it to Gannon. Back out. Bailey, deep three. Just short. And this one goes off the foot there of Carter, out of bounds. Checking in, Maureen Cookson. She'll check in here for Hannah Carter, who gets a well-deserved break here halfway through the third quarter. A 4-point Pattonsburg lead, 38-34.
Pattonsburg most definitely does some nice things in their half-court offense to get themselves some open shots, and they do find each other pretty well. Nice take.
As Jenna Heath lays it in off the glass for two.
Pattonsburg dropped their press off a little bit.
Trying to send that one to Kylie Cannon, picked off by Gannon. Trying to bring it out to Plymel, knocked away by Bennett. She'll get it now here for Miller. And now Bennett will kind of slow things up a little bit here for the Lady Bulldogs. Lexi Anderson ready to come in at next check here for Pattonsburg. Miller drives in and knocks it in off the glass for two. Caitlin Jones gets it off now here for Jenna Heath, brings it across midcourt. Trap, gives it off now to Gannon. Inside, Webby Bailey, off the glass, can't get it to go. And then a foul going to be called here against Bailey. Foul against Bailey, her second, team's fourth. Anderson checks in along with Megan Botcher, as Marie Cookson will check out.
The ebbs and flows in this game has really been something to watch. I mean, Pattonsburg goes through a stretch where they get a bunch of turnovers, and South Harrison figures it out and beats the press for layups. Pattonsburg makes a press adjustment. All of a sudden, they turn the ball over a couple times again.
Malloy sends it on down. Botcher with a shot, no good. Rebound made that time by Cannon, no good. Miller with the rebound, can't get it to go. And now a jump ball will be forced. It'll go to Pattonsburg. Emily Miller grabbing at her ear. Whistle there from official Mike Matson maybe gave her a little bit of a ringing sensation there. 2:35 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 40-36, Pattonsburg leads. Jones gets it off to Bailey. Back out to Gannon from three. Short off the iron. Rebound made by Bailey. Goes up hard and gets the foul, but cannot get the bucket to fall.
There's a prayer that was almost answered.
Yeah.
I think Bailey was surprised.
Foul that time, Megan Botcher. That's her first. Bailey's first free throw attempt, good. Plymal will come in here for Bailey at next check. Abby Henry along with Hannah Carter check back in. Bailey sinks the second free throw as well. 42-36, it's a 6-point Pattonsburg lead, 2:26 left to play here in the third.
Now they're going to extend their pressure again.
They'll get it to Miller, quickly find Malloy driving towards the basket, lays it off the glass a little too hard. Gannon comes away with a rebound. Gannon gets it off now for Heath. Trying to send it now over to Lexi Anderson, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Hannah Carter, out of bounds. And a timeout will be called. Here, still a little slick there in front of the South Harrison bench. Trying to find something to wipe it up with. Assistant. At first they grabbed a coat. Thought better of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my coat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not mine. Go right ahead. And we'll find a towel, clean that up in front of the South Harrison bench. 2:10 still left to play here in the third quarter. 42-36. 6-point Pattonsburg lead. Pattonsburg with the basketball. Jenna Heath over now to Jones, inside to Plymal. Trying to send it back door to Heath. And she's just not quite able to keep the ball in play. And South Harrison will take over with the basketball.
I think Plymal has gone to the alternating shoe color that we saw last night.
Yes. Like I said, it's the new thing this year, Mike.
Okay.
At least that's what I've been told from some of the players. Abby Henry's shot off the iron, no good. And then Miller can't get it to fall either. Bringing it across here, Caitlin Jones. Leaves it off in the corner. Plymal, her 8th time from three. Again, that time short. That one a little bit more than the others, maybe getting a hand on it a little bit there with South Harrison.
You know, there's two thoughts, because she clearly can shoot the threes,
yes,
or they wouldn't have allowed her to shoot 8 of them. So either pass one up or maybe get yourself back inside the three-point line.
And Jenna Heath, dribble that time, goes off a South Harrison foot. Abby Henry goes up, can't get it to fall. And then a foul going to be called here on the second chance opportunity there by Hannah Carter. Foul this time against Pattonsburg goes against Jaden Gannon, her third, team's 5th.
The Bulldogs, we've seen a lot of breakaway layups and they've been contested a little bit. It almost needs to be that gathering step.
Yes.
That last step going to the basket to get get your body under control where you can finish.
Carter misses the first. Kiara Young will check in, along with Webby Bailey. Gannon and Heath will both sit down. 1:24 left to play in the third. Second free throw here from Carter is good. 42-37, 1:20 left to play in the third quarter. Shot from three from Anderson is good.
That's a big lift. Freshman three-pointer.
Carter to Miller, now back to Malloy. Goes hard, gets the foul this time, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul goes against Jones. That is going to be her third, team 6th. Next one will put South Harrison in the bonus from here on out. Malloy's first free throw attempt off back iron.
If South Harrison could finish their layups, now they have been contested layups. I mean, it's not been a walk in the park breakaway, but if they could finish their layups, they'd be in control of this game.
Second free throw attempt short. And now a foul going to be called here against Hannah Carter for the over the back. And now the foul against Carter, the team 4th. But South Harrison now from the free throw line, 9 for 19.
Got him pretty well early.
Starting to get cold a little bit here in this third quarter. Underneath a minute left to play in the third, 45-37. 8-point Pattonsburg lead. Caitlin Jones driving, and a foul going to be called here against Sage Bennett. And that is going to be her third, team's fifth. Inbounds in here will be Jones. Gets it into Webby Bailey. And at the left elbow, Plymel drains it. She may be 0 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, but she is 5 for 5 from inside. She's got 10 points. Miller is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
And you wonder, now she hit that, that's just a little bit beyond the free throw line. Now maybe you step back out now and see what happens.
Kiara Young called for her first personal, team 7th. So South Harrison into the bonus. And Emily Miller misses the first free throw attempt. Checking back in, Megan Norris here for Sage Bennett. Second free throw attempt now for Miller. Is good. Jones brings it across here for the Panthers. South Harrison in their man-to-man defense.
Ooh.
Plymel trying to get it into Bailey.
Well, Plymel missed Bailey come wide open for a 3.
17.2 left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 9-point Pattonsburg lead. Plymel right wing gets it down to Anderson on the baseline. And it's going to be knocked out of her hands out of bounds, and it will stay, it'll be South Harrison basketball. Abby Henry trying to get it to Miller. Over to Malloy, left wing. And again, can't get it to fall. Trying to get it out to Bailey. 3 seconds. 2. Trying to send it back door. No good. And no shot is going to be gone. 47-38. It's a Pattonsburg lead after 4 quarters. We're back to start the fourth when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany offers affordable coverage for all of your insurance needs. They work closely with clients to find the best mix of coverage options from their long line of established associations with some of the best carriers available. From homeowner, auto, farm, and life insurance to analyzing your healthcare needs and options, Jane Fordyce Insurance has been helping you find affordable insurance and plan your finances since 1985. Give Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany a call today, 660-425-7700.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
47-38, Pattonsburg with a lead here over South Harrison. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter play, it'll be South Harrison basketball.
And by the way, who started this alternating shoe craze?
I have no clue.
I would like for you to research that.
I will research that for you. I'll have that for you tomorrow.
Because I'm going to send him a letter. Or her. It may have been a
The
female.
biggest question I still want to know is the question you asked yesterday as Bennett knocks one in to make it a 7-point ball game.
Can you buy them like that?
Do you have to buy 2 pairs of shoes that are different colors? Do you alternate them per game?
I was going to say, well, that way you got another pair at home just
Exactly.
like
And that one missed there by Jones as Anderson comes away with a steal. Trying to get it off to Bailey, knocked away.
Oh.
Bailey gets hit hard by her own teammate as Pattonsburg can't get it to fall. That time off the hands of Kiara Young. This one's going to go out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. So maybe Bailey kind of got hit hard by her own teammate there in the paint. Looks to be okay. So 7:15 left to play here in the fourth, 47-40. Into the corner now, and bringing it into Miller. Can't bring it in. Rebound made here by Heath. And quick transition. Anderson can't get it to go. Ball rolls around. And a foul going to be called as Webby Bailey tries to go up. And she will go to the line to shoot two as the foul going to go here against Abby Henry.
Heath just couldn't catch it cleanly, or she would have had an easy putback.
You know, they keep wiping up the floor for either water or sweat on the ball or on the floor. And right now they might need to wipe off the ball the way some of these possessions have been trying to go to try and get the rebound.
Unless that's coming from the ceiling, which I don't think it is, but
I don't believe so.
Might want to take a look at the water issue, what's causing that.
Again, we haven't had it in any other game so far.
No, so that leaves me to think.
So that leaves me to think that it's something from the bench area. Carter back out this time, and Hallie Chamberlain puts up a shot and knocks it in. Jenna Heath back over to Gannon with 6.5 left to play here in the fourth, 48-42. Pattonsburg with the lead. And a foul going to be called on a reach in here by Abby Henry. That'll be her third. And team seventh, both teams now here into the single bonus. Kaylee Pankow ready to check in. She has not played since early in the third quarter as she's had to sit down to foul trouble. When you've been in foul trouble as much as Pankow has been in, not much time on the floor, how hard is it to come in late in the game and get used to the flow of the game?
It is. It's tough. I mean, you haven't been able to get into any kind of a rhythm.
First shot from Bailey off back iron, no good.
And maybe the big thing is don't try to do too much. Obviously, you don't want to. You got to be smart, but don't foul. But then just let yourself get into the flow of the game somewhat before you try to do too much.
A couple of possessions or so usually is what it will take to get into that flow. Up to the top of the key here for Miller over to left wing. Bennett from three, short. Rebound made here by Hallie Chamberlain. And the shot from Miller, no good. Carter with the rebound goes up and knocks it in.
And all of a sudden, we've got a 4-point game on our hands.
Plymel sends it across court here for Bailey. Goes in, and she'll knock it in for two.
Nice little runner in traffic. Looks
50
a little
to
bit
44.
Almost looks like a little bit like the South Harrison Pattonsburg boys game.
Yes. Trying to get down to the block, now back out. Hallie Chamberlain shot from three, drains it. 50-47, back down to a 3-point ball game. 5:25 left to play here in the fourth. Webby Bailey, a deep three. That one hits off the inside iron. Rebound made here by Chamberlain. And Bennett gets it into Miller. She'll knock it in off the glass. It's a 1-point ball game again. 50-49. So a delay of game call here against South Harrison. Carter will check out, checking back in Abby Malloy.
I guess Carter's not going to be down for long.
No. Webby Bailey barely able to break that one without getting a back and forth call. They'll get it to Gannon, and a jump ball forced here by Hallie Chamberlain. She's come up big here late here in the fourth quarter.
She has. And that's almost really a jump ball on that. There wasn't much.
No. Bailey gets it up now here for Jenna Heath. Trying to get it down to Pankow. Back out now to Gannon. Heath fakes the three, now takes the shot, and it's blocked. Back in transition, Malloy goes up. This time knocks it in off the glass. That gives South Harrison a 1-point lead.
And that's if South Harrison goes on to win this game, that's going to be the big thing is Pattonsburg's inability to get back on defense. Like right here, they're slapping away, and there's three people down there. Now, they did foul and got away with one.
And the foul this time going to go against Weatherby Bailey. Her third, team's 8th. So Malloy goes to the free throw line here for the 1-and-1. So far, 1 for 6. Sorry, 3 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. And misses that one off the front iron. And Miller with the rebound takes it and lays it in off the glass for 2. 53-50 now here for South Harrison. And another turnover as Malloy will take it, and a double dribble going to be called here against South Harrison. And a timeout now going to be called here by Pattonsburg. 4:06 left to play here in the ball game. 53-50. It's a 3-point lead here for South Harrison over Pattonsburg. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. 53-50. South Harrison with a 3-point lead here over Pattonsburg. It will be Pattonsburg basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Possession arrow does favor South Harrison. Both teams in the single bonus.
Well, we're at 4:06 to go, and a 3-point game. That's a lifetime.
Yes.
With the way this game has gone.
Well, and right now Pattonsburg's kind of in their run of turnovers. Maybe do we see another change where South Harrison goes through their turnovers? That's kind of the way the game has flowed so far. Inbounds here for Bailey. Gets it down here for Jenna Heath. Out to Gannon, back out to Bailey. Spins around, dribbles in, puts up a shot, and it's going to be blocked here by Carter. Carter has it stripped there by Heath. And now backdoor Malloy goes up off the glass, in for 2.
Well, it's been the story all night. And can they get back? And well, I mean, it's not because they're not getting back.
Now Jaden Gannon for 3. Long.
The situation's going to be, and here we got a 2-on-1 break again.
Abby Henry trying to get to Malloy, actually gets tipped up towards the basketball on the floor. Picked up here by Hannah Carter, tries to dribble it off of Webby Bailey. Picked up here by Heath, quickly gets it out to Pankow. Goes up off the glass, gets it in for 2.
Yeah, that's a tough take by Pankow.
Yeah.
I mean, she had somebody on her, breathing down her neck. Took off a little farther out maybe than a traditional layup.
Abby Henry gets it off now to Sage Bennett in the corner. Begging her to take the 3. Gets it back out to Henry, up now for Malloy. Underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth. It's a 55-52 ball game.
Pattonsburg tired, looks like.
Yes.
South Harrison looks like they could literally just pass the ball around.
Malloy with a shot from 3, top of the key, drains it. The freshman with a big 3 gives her double digits with 10. Pankow inside is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Foul's going to go here this time against Emily Miller. That'll be her third, team's 8th. Plymouth and Gannon will check out. Checking back in will be Kelsey Crabtree and Lexi Anderson. Pankow sinks the first. She sinks them both. And a timeout now going to be called here by Pattonsburg. Another Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment.
The holiday season is back, and the great off-road is wide open. The keys to family adventure are ready and waiting at your Polaris dealer. Get rolling with the off-road's best during the Polaris Holiday Sales event at Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri, or at robcycle.com. Offer valid in U.S. through 12/31/21. Subject to qualification and financing. See participating dealer for details. Always wear a helmet. Never drink and ride. The Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB between Albany and Bethany is your home for festive Christmas decor. Blessed Nest has everything Christmas, from t-shirts, signs, wreaths, and more. The Blessed Nest can also help you out with fresh floral, candy bouquets, willow tree angels, or custom decor creations. So if you're looking for something new this Christmas, check out Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB, or give them a call at 660-425-6400, or find them on Facebook.
58-54, South Harrison with the lead, 2:27 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
We wondered about Caitlin Jones. She's on the end of the bench. They've limped off the floor here at the end of the...
Last time out there, yeah, it looked like she limped towards the bench. Now sitting on the end of the bench. And a foul going to be called here against Lexi Anderson. That'll be her second. Team's ninth. Next one against Pattonsburg will put South Harrison to the double bonus. Pattonsburg with, South Harrison, with a 4-point lead. We'll shoot the first of the 1-and-1 here. Malloy will check back in here for Kylie Cannon. Bennett's free throw, good. Second free throw attempt upcoming from Bennett. Is good as well. She sinks them both. Back out to a 6-point ball game. 2 possessions. They'll get it to Bailey. Backdoor Heath to Pankow. Shot up and good. Kaylee Pankow sat most of the game due to foul trouble. She's got 10, though, here in the ball game. 6 coming here late in the fourth quarter. Bennett gets it across here for Malloy. Down to the corner for Emily Miller. Back to Malloy, not expecting the pass. Stolen away here by Kelsey Crabtree. And the pass out for Anderson, too far in front. And South Harrison will get the ball back.
Put a little air under that.
1:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point. South Harrison leads 60-56. Pattonsburg will play full court pressure, and a timeout going to be called here by South Harrison as they'll try and set something up here so they get the ball in the hands of the right free throw shooter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany offers affordable coverage for all of your insurance needs. They work closely with clients to find the best mix of coverage options from their long line of established associations with some of the best carriers available. From homeowner, auto, farm, and life insurance to analyzing your healthcare needs and options, Jane Fordyce Insurance has been helping you find affordable insurance and plan your finances since 1985. Give Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany a call today, 660-425-7700.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, 60-56, 1:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Will be South Harrison basketball following the timeout. Remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. Our last game was a good one between the South Harrison Pattonsburg boys. Final score, and that one, 60-56.
Yep.
That's the score now with 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. This time, South Harrison with the 4-point lead. Inbouncing the basketball here is going to be Kylie Cannon. Hannah Carter. Emily Miller gets the inbounds. And a foul going to be called here, and I believe it's going to be Kaylee Pankow, and I believe that will be the end of her night. It will be against Pankow, and that will end her night. She will check out. Jaden Gannon will check in.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Panthers because she came in and gave them 6 points after she re-entered the game from foul trouble.
At the line for 2 here is going to be Emily Miller. Miller so far in the ball game, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Misses the first. From the free throw line so far tonight, South Harris 12 for 25. Miller's second attempt off the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be picked up here by Bennett. She'll go up off the glass, can't get to the fall this time. Heath comes away with the rebound. Bailey to Gannon. Back out now to Heath. She'll put up a shot from 3 off back iron. Bailey with the rebound goes up, and she will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
I think that's going to be 4 on Carter. Not that it's a major deal with 1:26 to go.
And that is going to be her 4th.
But that was going to be a tough shot by
Yes.
Bailey. I'm not sure need to foul.
Next foul against South Harrison will put Pattonsburg into the double bonus.
And I would say, based on Emily Miller just missing 2 free throws,
She might be the one you want to foul
that
again.
might be the one you want to go after if she touches it.
Heath checks out as she's in a little bit of foul trouble as well already. She only has 3, but Bailey able to knock in the second. And then a quick steal by Bailey. And now the game tied up at 60 with 1:20 left to play in the 4th.
Well, you wondered about the turnovers.
And another steal by Bailey. Can't get that one to fall. That one's set up, though, by Gannon. And a timeout going to be called here by South Harrison. And we're tied up at 60 apiece. 1:12 left to play here in the 4th quarter. We're back with more here in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Petty John's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. We're tied up 60 apiece, 1:12 left to play here in this 4th quarter. Back-to-back steals by Pattonsburg. So the way this game has kind of gone, Pattonsburg gives up makes a couple steals, then South Harrison does it right back.
So
Malloy trying to send it across here to Henry, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of Jaden Gannon.
Good job by Gannon, because if that pass gets there, we got another 2 or 3 on one break again.
Malloy sent to inbounds. And a 5-second call. No, they're going to say a timeout called here by South Harrison before the 5-second call. And that's going to be a big full Petty John Auto Center timeout taken here by South Harrison. Not certain how many they're going to have left. We'll be back after this when we come back in just a moment.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 60-60, 1:08 left to play here in the 4th. And we were right. That was the final Petty John Auto Center timeout for South Harrison. They are out of timeouts. Pattonsburg with 1 remaining. Remember, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Did we check for water?
I don't know about that.
That's been an ongoing thing. I think referee Mike Matson was looking at that.
And a foul going to be called against Gannon. And going to the line for 2, Hannah Carter. A foul against Gannon, now her 4th. Carter 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. Again, South Harrison, though, from the line 12 for 26, 8 for 12 for Pattonsburg. As Carter misses the first. And, Mike, that's why you tell your teams always make sure to practice your free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. On your own, too.
Yes. Second free throw attempt, no good as well. And a jump ball stays here with South Harrison. Carter comes off maybe to get a better free throw shooter out there in Kylie Cannon.
Maybe. I wouldn't think they'd want to foul, but
they'll get it to Malloy in the corner. And she tries to get it in here to Abby Henry. And a foul going to be called here against Pattonsburg. Going to the line here for 2 is Henry. And they're going to get this one on Webby Bailey. That's her 4th.
I thought maybe Bailey was trying to foul in that trap in the corner, but now they look at the clock. They surely know the score's tied.
First free throw attempt here from Henry, no good. Of course, now it gives you more time in the way with South Harrison shooting the ball from the free throw line.
But you got to rebound this if she misses.
Henry, though, makes it. Makes it a 61-60 lead here for South Harrison.
And maybe you want Carter off the floor because
Kleinel from 3, short.
No. Don't have to foul yet.
And they are going to get the foul called here against Jenna Heath. That'll be her 3rd. Or her 4th, sorry.
And Bennett has been pretty solid at the free throw line.
Bennett so far 4 for 4.
We fixed that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sage. We do it every time.
I just said it and didn't even think about it.
We jinx them every time.
Second free throw attempt. No good as she misses both. Rebound made here by Bailey. Bailey brings it across. Has it stripped. Picked up here by Miller. She'll again get it to Bennett. 33 seconds left.
Now you may have to go. Freshman's got a foul.
They get it across now here to Abby Henry. Miller back out to Malloy. And now you've got a foul here quickly. 20 seconds over to the right wing for Henry. And now Carter is going to be fouled here by Jillian Plymouth with 16.4.
Well, I know what Gannon is thinking.
Yes.
I can't foul. If I foul out. But at some point.
Yes. It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Plymouth called for her 3rd. Carter makes the first.
Now, if she hits this one, here's the question. Do you foul if you're South Harrison? Not on a 3, but, I mean, do you foul to put them on the line?
Carter misses this one off back iron. They'll get it to Gannon, and a timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg with 13.1. Head coach for Pattonsburg, Doug Freemeyer, almost doing jumping jacks to get that timeout called with 13.1 as it crosses midcourt. 62-60, South Harrison leads. We're back for an exciting finish when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
13.1 left to play here in the ball game. Pattonsburg with the basketball. They trail here 62-60 to South Harrison. Inbounding will be Gannon.
Obviously, Bennett's going to face guard Gannon, but you want to get the ball in Bailey's hands, obviously.
They'll get it in Jenny Heath's hands. Up top to Plymel from 3. Drains it!
You called it. You called it at the break.
Plymel 0 for 9 from three-point line, but then Carter drives and misses it at the buzzer off the iron.
What a great game to watch. Really it was.
63-62. Pattonsburg wins it. Plymel 0 for 9 from behind the three-point arc. Hits the game winner with 8 seconds left. Carter has a chance, just leaves it short there from the paint.
Well, and during the commercial break, that's one of the things that our illustrious play-by-play man made the call. He said Plymel with a 3 to win it. She's 0 for 9. She'll hit this one. And she left every one of them short.
Yes.
And that one was nothing but the bottom of the net.
And we'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame to go over the stats from this fun one when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Final game of the night. The Pattonsburg girls beat the South Harrison girls 63-62 in a thriller. Remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game. Pattonsburg led in scoring by Webby Bailey, 26 points. Jillian Plymel with 13, 10 points for Kylie Pankow, 5 points for Lexi Anderson and Caitlin Jones, 4 points on the night for Jenna Heath. South Harrison, they're led in scoring tonight by Hannah Carter with 18 points, 17 points for Emma Miller, 10 points for Abby Malloy, 8 points for Sage Bennett, 5 points for Hallie Chamberlain, 4 points for Abby Henry. Shooting tonight, Pattonsburg goes 25 for 66 from the field, 5 for 28 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 12 from the free throw line. South Harrison, they go 23 for 59 from the field, 2 for 7 from the three-point arc, 14 for 34 from the free throw line. And, Mike, that stat alone right there tells you a lot about the ball game. 20 points left at the free throw line there for South Harrison tonight.
Well, I thought there were two things that were South Harrison's undoing, and that was, and you can write off a lot of that due to the use of their guards. But they had a bunch of turnovers. They had built up to a 6 to 7 point lead. Had some turnovers that immediately let Pattonsburg back in it, and then, as you said, the free throws down the stretch. Those are the ones you're gonna remember, and I really thought they did a lot of good things against Pattonsburg's pressure, even though they turned it over a lot. They got themselves a lot of open looks against that, and did a good job of running the floor on offense. And you called it, and you could take for Jillian Plymel, you kind of felt for her in the first half because she had some wide open looks and just was leaving it short, and you could tell from her body language and her reaction as she came to the bench at the end of the first quarter that she's what am I doing? What is going on? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
And
every time for her coach has said, hey, just keep your head up, it'll go in next time.
And she did get some shots down inside the three-point arc. That wasn't the issue, but finally just got enough arch under it and nothing but the bottom of the net. Good finish, exciting ball game, fun to watch.
And really, the last two games, South Harrison Pattonsburg boys game was a really good game. The girls game also, again, both games came down to the end.
And in the girls game, let's don't write this off. That wasn't the end of the ball game. I
No,
mean,
no.
They got the ball to Hannah Carter,
And she split the defense.
She split the defense, and that was trying to pressure her. Of course, the defense doesn't want to foul, and had a little runner in the middle of the lane that she just left a little bit short. And I thought Hannah played a tremendous game. And I thought they got good play from a lot of different people. They're just still young, and they're going against a predominantly senior team, or if not all seniors, girls that have been around for the last 3 years and have been playing. So South Harrison's got a lot to look forward to on the girls' side on the girls' side at least. And I think in the boys, their boys are going to be better as well. You know, Aaron's a good coach, and he'll get them going. Just a tough night for the South Harrison crowd tonight.
Yes. And again, we do have the game set now for tomorrow. Actually, we have the game set now until Friday. Albany versus King City. Girls will start us off tomorrow night at 4:45. That game will be followed by Stanberry versus Princeton. We haven't seen Princeton yet. It'll be nice to see them. Not very often you don't get to see a team until the third night of the tournament. But due to pool play on the boys' side, we won't see Princeton until tomorrow night in the middle game, final game tomorrow night, Worth County and South Harrison. On Thursday night, it will be Albany versus Princeton boys to start us off, followed by Platte Valley South Harrison boys at 7. And then our final games on Friday, before we get to the trophy games on Saturday, it will be Platte Valley versus Princeton girls at 5 o'clock, followed by the Stanberry Pattonsburg girls at 7. So that's the way the bracket shakes out until Friday. Again, we'll have 6 games coming up for you on Saturday on an action-packed day of high school basketball. First game will start at 9 a.m. Mike, I hate to tell you this, the last game will start at 4:30. It'll be a long day of high school basketball, but hopefully it'll be a fun one here from the Albany tournament. Always have good trophy games here from the Albany tournament. A couple of years ago, 3 years to the date, we had Colin Sanger's miraculous shot at the buzzer, full court shot. Last year, or 2 years ago, we had a overtime thriller between Platte Valley and Princeton. It's always fun when we get to trophy nights here at the Albany tournament.
Absolutely. And we're sorry we don't have the King City Worth County boys, but we'll see them next year. Wish Worth County the best in their state championship bid.
And again, that will do it for us tonight here on Albany TV. Again, like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers, Bethany, Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Dollars Auction Service, American Family Insurance Agent, David Smith in Albany, and Stanberry Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, Northwest Cell, Bless Nest of Bethany, Rob Cycle of Pattonsburg, Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany, the Pattonsburg and South Harrison School Districts, Printer and New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst Mike Atkins, cameraman Brett Williams, and owner Susan and Perry Phillips, so long and good night tonight here from Albany and Albany TV.